You know, I think anybody who's listening right now, if you want to set yourself up for success, ask yourself how much risk you've taken in the first 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years of your life. When I started talking about business on Twitter, every single comment in 2009 was, "Shut your mouth, wine boy, stay in your lane." I'm telling you right now, you want to talk about why so many of you aren't exactly where you want to be. Look deep inside yourself on what your expectations of others are. Ask yourself how much you've been succumbing to peer pressure. Like if you've always wanted to be cool to the popular kids in your high school, you're in trouble. The amount of people in here that have a job they hate and they buy things they don't care about to impress people they don't give a F about scares the S out of me. Most people spend money on dumb things which then forces them to do things they don't want. Long before I became the wine guy on YouTube and Twitter, I was a businessman. I believe that if it's your truth, there's a big difference between being an entrepreneur and a successful entrepreneur. I can say I'm a football player, but that doesn't mean I'll get paid for it. The truth is really exciting for me. It warms my heart that what I've seen from studying this every day for the last 10 years is that whatever your truth is, as long as it's really your truth, you will always stand out. People told me not to curse on stage. My agent said, "Stop cursing on stage because we're losing money." But I can't. I have to be myself, no matter the outcome. For everyone, it's fun because it's easier and audiences are smart. They can tell when someone is trying to push their agenda. So, the truth, which is a really exciting answer to this question, is that the truth always wins. My friends, being responsible, giving without wanting anything back, playing the long game. Every person's business or dream can grow a lot tomorrow if they spend the next 13 years sharing free content forever. It feels so strange. When do you start making money? How do you do this? The one who can hold their breath the longest wins. Being good at reaching those big goals depends on your actions. Do you take a long break from jury duty to say, "You know what? I'll relax and watch YouTube videos"? Or do you work hard and try to fit in as much as possible? Many of you who really want this have the skills to make it happen, right? And sometimes you just need to see it in a different way to understand it better. To me, this is an aha moment, right? Did you just give up? Did you waste that 15-minute call that got canceled? You had a busy day, a 15-hour day. What are you doing in that 15 minutes? And by the way, sometimes those 15 minutes are really worth calling your mom, calling your daughter, or FaceTiming with your kids. But it's all about making every minute count. Each minute has to matter if you want a lot, because you don't have as many as you think. You really don't. Do you know yourself? Or do you want to be someone you might not actually be? You have the dream, but you need to make it happen. It will take time, because either at 15, you'll try to fake it, which shows your weak side, or you'll just work hard, and that's it. It's just a journey, man. Life is long. Just keep working, keep working. We are in an amazing place with endless choices. I just find it hard to understand why people can't see their chances in a world of 7.7 billion people. The fastest and easiest way to do what you want while paying your bills is to give up some fun stuff and focus on making money from what you want to do in the future. I used to struggle in school. By 3:30, I felt exhausted because I didn't like it. You can't work hard unless you love it. That's why I think loving what you do brings the most success, because someone else will love what you don't like and work harder for it. They might put in 19 hours. Now, there are talented people. You might not love singing, but if you sound like Whitney Houston, that's real. There are also athletes I know who aren't passionate about their sport, but they are very tall and coordinated. It happens, but I think that's rare. I am really shocked by how little responsibility people take in our world. At VaynerMedia, everything that goes wrong, every piece of content, and everything that happens in my life is completely my fault. When you accept responsibility, you start to feel a lot happier because you realize no one else is in charge of your life. Your ego and fear don't want to accept failure. You don't want to say you messed up. Many of you are living for what others think, and that holds you back. The best way to get rid of fear is to stop caring about other people's opinions. My failures belong to me, and I will handle them. I don't need your advice. You have your own problems. Patience and listening to yourself make you strong. Your chance to succeed among 7.7 billion people is huge. To have an amazing life, you need to do amazing things. That usually means putting in the effort and enjoying it. You use your strengths. Some strengths are experience. Some strengths are being young. You have to be patient. It won't happen right away. That's what I learned from you. I shared content for 8.5 years before anyone noticed. I have a dream. Please think about what the world will be like from 2019 to 2025 compared to what it was like from 2009 to 2015. Too many choices by too many people are made by looking at the past without thinking about the future. Forget about fancy cars, shoes, houses, and planes. The real return on life is not money, it's being happy. When I see happy people, no matter their income, success, or fame, a lot of that comes from their upbringing or situation giving them real perspective on what is happening here. Do you know what I hope for all of you 25-year-olds here? That you understand how young you'll feel at 40. Newsflash, you will feel pretty much the same. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting money, but it's often the fastest way to not get it. It's wild how I feel. My whole life, I never felt peer pressure and never did anything I didn't want to do because I didn't care about others' opinions. That comes from good parenting, luck, and many things. I don't know how to teach that. What I want to do is, in a strange way, I enjoy being liked because I become your strength. I think the best thing happening to me is that I'm becoming people's strength because when they take risks and face judgment, they point to me and I tell their parents to back off. It makes a lot of sense to take risks when you are young because you can stay at your parents' house. You and 19 others can live in a small space together. I know this because I have lived it and seen it happen. This is the time to take big chances. You can either do things for yourself or work towards something you really believe in. If you let someone else's opinion, like your spouse, boss, mom, aunt, or best friend, hold you back, remember that you are living your own life. Statistically, it's a 1 in 400 trillion chance that you are even here. Can you believe how crazy it is that we exist? This phone you have is more advanced than the computers Ronald Reagan used to run the country. You can use it while lying in bed at 7 p.m. Is staying up until 2 in the morning your way to escape what you complain about? Still, we'd rather binge watch all the seasons of Friends on Netflix. The thing that links everyone here, whether you're winning or losing, whether you're a company, worker, or business owner, is that we should all be after one thing: attention. Before you achieve anything, no matter why you came here, when you go out to build your business, run for mayor, or raise money for a charity, whatever you do, the one thing to focus on when you leave this conference is getting people's attention. Before you can sell a sneaker, a cookie, a t-shirt, insurance, or anything else, you need to grab someone's attention. Your message must be clear enough to get them to do what you want. Attention is the key, my friends. Nothing else matters to me but attention. That's why I've always adjusted to new content and new platforms, like the internet, email, YouTube, Google Ads, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts. The reason I've succeeded is because my main focus is on where the attention is today and where it might be tomorrow, not what worked in the past. There's nothing more surprising in life than the fact that you exist. You are more likely to be struck by lightning 14 times than to have a normal life. Keep moving forward. A positive mindset leads to one thing. If you don't learn how to talk on today's social media, you'll become irrelevant. Like it or not, you need to adapt and take action. My friends, being negative can hold you back. Kindness always wins. Your life depends on those quiet moments when you don't hear what others think. I can work 17 hours a day because I'm not wasting 15 hours looking back. Faking it till you make it is a big mistake of this generation. Please don't do it. Stop listening to anyone but yourself. Remove negativity from your life because if you want to win, you must focus on positivity. So get quiet and careful about who you spend time with. Most importantly, speak the truth. Do what's right. Kindness is cool. Truth is cool.